David Klauke, and my title at JoVE is a lead animator.
I'm Ashit Kotian and I am a lead animator at JoVE.
Hi, my name is Manpreet Kaur and I am an animation lead here.
Growing up, I was always interested in comics and illustration, and that's kind of what jumped me into where I'm at now.
I was an electrical engineer before. I learned animation from YouTube tutorials, and I also trained 3 people at the same time. I got an opportunity to work with JoVE, and after a few months I got promoted to animation lead.
I have been animator for around 6 years.
Imagine you're making a typical video for JoVE Education. How would you explain your contribution on a video from beginning to end to somebody who's never animated before?
The best way to describe it is you're the sole animator of that project from beginning to end. When you're working on the project solely by yourself, the starting process is to review the storyboard. The average storyboard can run about 70 slides on a PowerPoint presentation. After that, then you're gathering all the assets that you need to make the animation happen. And during those 2 processes, you're kind of in close contact with the scientist, making sure you know the flow of the storyboard. Especially when I'm getting a storyboard with something that I've never knew existed. It's like, well, I don't know how this thing moves or how it's supposed to react with all these other things. So when something like that happens, I just get in contact with the scientist that developed the storyboard just to get the clarity and make sure that I know that I'm going to make it move and animate the way that they're anticipating it to look for the end result. Once all that's said and done, you can actually start the animation and line everything up with the voiceover. And then once you've gotten to that point, you just render out your final product and upload it and let them view it to get any comments that need to be addressed.
What's your favorite video project that you've worked on so far at JoVE, and why?
It's a chemistry project, phase transition and melting. I was kind of stuck in that project because there was a particular part there which was quite challenging. I had to research a lot. It's good to, overcome those difficulties, and the result was really a good video in the end.
The first one is from the chemistry, which is about the nuclear fusion. And the second one is from the cell bio, which is about the membrane fusions. So I tried different type of plugins and effects and spent many days and nights to perfectly animate this membrane, as this is the one of the most complex animation we have in the 2D.
My favorite one so far was actually core biology section, and I believe the name of the video was Predation. And the reason why that one was my favorite was because it dealt with 3D. I love doing the 3D animation, and this one involved different types of African animals in the safari, and I never animated animals before, so it gave me a chance to really research and see the movements of like a cheetah and a gazelle and all these other different types of animals, and get to try my hand at animating animals. And I thought it was really fun. It turned out really well and it got really good reviews.